one time I ate lunch there, and the hostess who like seats you at the restaurant had a black eye. A full black eye. It wasn't like, what happened? Yeah, it was pretty obvious what happened. And we couldn't get over the fact that we were like, this is the face of the company? Like, this is what you have greeting people? And my boy who I was with was like, yeah, I feel bad for her, man. I feel like they should put her in the kitchen or something where nobody has to see her face, you know? And I was like, yeah, but I feel like if she could cook, she wouldn't have that black eye.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about Matt Rife and his most recent Netflix special that was released a couple of days ago that I actually got to see for myself as well. So we're going to talk about the controversy, the backlash that he received from really none other than feminist women, the so-called strong and independent women that are offended by jokes. So we're going to watch the little segment that, you know, pissed everybody off, and then we're going to look at some of the reaction from people on TikTok. Let's get into it.
Watching Matt Rife destroy his career for his ego has been pretty funny.
But the fact that he's not even sorry for it makes it so much worse. This is what he just posted. It says, if you've ever been offended by a joke I've told, here's a link to my official apology. And the website it goes to is a medical supply website for special needs helmets that are lightweight, soft, durable, well ventilated, and offer a unique protection. So now, he's calling mostly women who are offended by this joke. What do you think he's saying to us? And I liked him too because of what I saw on TikTok. And I was excited for him when he launched his tour. And he was having a show in Radio City Music Hall. Or was it the Barclays Center? Anyways, like, his career isn't even that successful to try and tank it so quickly. His career isn't as successful for it to stay afloat like this. It's way too early for trying to make controversy, my guy. It's too early. But hey, at least you can make the money of all the dudes now, right?
Alright, dog, I'm ready to do a Netflix comedy special, bro.
I'll call you right back. Okay, Matt, that's great. What are we gonna focus on?
Dog, hear me out. Completely obliterating women.
If you're like getting domestically abused at home, dog, like maybe do me a favor and like don't come into work. Don't come into work, because it's like I'm not trying to come in and see some girl with a black eye. Girl, I lost my appetite. Maybe if you learn how to cook, you wouldn't have gotten that black eye. You asked for it. Women should know how to cook and clean, and when they don't, guess what happens? They get black eyes. But do me a favor, don't come into work with that black eye, because, oh my God, lost my appetite. And she was ugly as f***.
Y'all gotta hold this L, because how did y'all let this man finesse y'all like this, bro? How did y'all let this man finesse y'all like this? I wanted an apology from this man so bad. Y'all actually clicked on this link. And the man sent y'all to some special need helmet. This man fucked up. This man is fucked up. Ooh, this man messed up. This man's sick, bro. This man's sick as hell. This man snapped. I can't lie, he snapped so hard. That snap. I'm finna start using the link.
It very much read like he was trying way too hard to be funny to men. Fucking girls, right? And their crystals. It's just fucking stupid, right? Right? Not only were the jokes in the first 5 minutes so misogynistic and not funny, I had to turn them off, but they were delivered with this weird, like, fever pitch. Even the misogyny of this statement is overwhelming. Like, if you make jokes that women like, you are pandering, but if you make jokes that guys like, you're just for the guys. R.I.P. Matt Rife. Could have had everything.
I'm sorry, did you see Matt Rife's Instagram story? I'm never one to like throw my hat in the ring to like talk about celebrities in this way, but oh my God. I know there's a lot of buzz around his Netflix special. I haven't watched it yet. I was going to. But apparently there are a few jokes in there that people are getting offended by or upset about, and in response he posted this. If you've ever been offended by a joke I've told, here's a link to my official apology. And the link is to special needs helmets. I'm not making this up. This is still on his story. If he was upset that people were offended by his jokes, he could have just not said something. I feel like celebrities and comedians always make it worse when they try to double down or make a joke about people's offense. And like the special needs thing, like, come on.
Hey, I want to talk to y'all about something I think is pretty relevant, topical, if you will. For those of you that may be curious, my mentions are absolutely flooded with clips from a very specific comedy special. And you all know which one I'm talking about. No need to tag me anymore. I'm good. I already have an astigmatism in each eye. I don't want pink eye either. In case anyone's curious, no, I'm not surprised. Not even a little bit. You're telling me a man who goes on other people's podcasts and openly objectifies and criticizes women's body is misogynistic? Someone alert the church elders. Yeah, no shit. You know what I mean? That part doesn't shock me nearly as much as probably the jokes themselves. One thing about a white straight male comic, they're gonna be misogynistic at least 3 times in any sort of stand-up special. It is an inevitable fact. It's scientific. At this point, it's probably genealogical. I mean, if you're gonna have a real superficial take on misogyny, I could probably just go to your white racist uncle's Facebook page. I scroll down that I'll find all of those jokes in meme form. I'll find those jokes with a minion in the back of it, bitch. But all of that being said, what I do find interesting is admitting that you were purposely trying to alienate your female fan base because you just don't take them seriously when it comes to comedy. The reason why that's so interesting to me is because if you exist in the social media space and the majority of your audience comes from social media when you pursue other endeavors, here's a little fun fact for y'all. Brands, studios, companies, whatever you want to call them, they love female demographics. You know why? Because women deem what's popular. If women love you and commit their loyalty to you as a public person, an entertainer, whatever you want to call yourself, you are going to be successful. That's a statistical fact. Women move units. They convert. So to admit that you don't like having female fans is not only misogynistic, it's stupid. Like your own business. Personally, I love having an almost entirely female demographic. Other than me just loving women, the thought of men loving me in that kind of mass quantity.
All right, there you have it. There you have it. And I love it. I love exactly how he responded to these people, and they got exactly what they deserve because it's just jokes. This is pure comedy. I mean, I don't know how we've got to this point of getting offended by anything and everything that anybody says, but it's absolutely ridiculous. And the way he responded was, I think, the most beautiful way to respond to these idiots here because they're soft. They're soft. They're, ignorant. There's so many words that you can use to describe these people. But at the end of the day, who freaking cares? And I love that he did not bend to the mob or he didn't apologize. His apology was so perfect. Making you click on the link that you actually thought was gonna, have an apology attached to it was even so beautiful. But it actually sent them to a page where they directed to buy a soft padded helmet, as if they're, mentally challenged or something. But they actually are. I believe they're 100% mentally challenged, and that's exactly what they deserve. And this has been happening even with Dave Chappelle and, his jokes that he made about the LGBTQ community. I mean, these people are offended about anything and everything. And it seems like there is somebody that will get offended in any and every intersectionality that you can name, whether it be, black people, immigrants, the alphabet mob, feminists. If you say anything about any of those group of people, even if it's a joke or a comedy or a skit, they're going to get offended. So it doesn't matter what the joke is. The fact that you're, quote unquote, targeting these group of people is going to have a target on your back for talking about them. So there is no need for an apology. There's no need to change things up about comedy or anything like that. Matter of fact, it actually needs to, they actually need to double down and go harder, even some more. Keep offending these people. Keep hurting these people's feelings because that's exactly what they deserve. That's exactly what they deserve. So I thought this was beautiful. If you haven't watched the Netflix special, I highly recommend you do because I watched it last night and I was laughing my ass off. It was absolutely hilarious. Dude is very good at what he does. And the problem is that, the reason that he faced this backlash is his core audience is, of course, women. And And it's not that, you know, they find him funny. That's really not why they follow this guy. Because, of course, he's, you know, an attractive looking dude. No homo. But at the end of the day, the jokes doesn't matter. What he said doesn't matter. He's still going to lose some of these people as a fan because he just talked about them. He hurt their feelings in a joke. And like I said, it doesn't matter what he said or how he worded it. It would have backfired regardless. So I thought this was masterful, especially his response was just phenomenal. But yeah, I mean, really not much to say about this, but except the fact that we just got to keep making fun of these people that keep getting offended, keep talking about them. And this is hopefully, you know, a kind of, I don't even know, maybe humble them a little bit, you know, bring them down to reality. And the people that really get offended, in my opinion, about things like this are absolute narcissists because they're literally just putting themselves in the category of the jokes and making it about themselves. So, and then 9 times out of 10, the people that get offended are people that are not even part of the group per se. Because there was another woman that responded to the controversy or what he said as far as the domestic violence. And she said she experienced that type of domestic violence, but she found the joke to be absolutely hilarious. So people that actually went through these things that get, you know, called out and get made fun of, they don't really care. They absolutely don't really care. Even from my end of the world, you know, when people make fun of Africans or black people or whatever, I find it to be absolutely hilarious. I don't get offended if somebody calls me an African booty scratcher. I think it was hilarious. It's not personal. I don't take it as a personal attack. It's a joke. I mean, it's plain and simple. It is a joke. So it's just a soft society, guys. I mean, that's really all that it comes down to, is that everybody is offended about everything. So anyway, let me know what you think about this video. Go and watch that special and then comment down below what you think about it. And let's talk about it. Make sure you hit the like button down below, guys. And if this is your first time on the channel, consider hitting the subscribe button with the notification bell so you get reminded every time I bring a brand new video. Thanks for being here.